Hello, I am Bob, also known as Dad,
Hello, I am Eli, also known as Lad.
and we are Dad and Lad, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about Magic the Gathering. We're kind of noobs, kind of not. We're just getting started. We're going to tell you about the decks that we are currently using when we battle it out in Magic the Gathering. I have a red and black deck that I use in my games, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the strategy that I used when I put the decks together. I based it around two main creatures, a red creature called Shivan Dragon and a black creature called Nightmare. These are my two main creatures.
I hate whenever that he plays them, though.
Especially if I play Nightmare, it is based on, its power and toughness is based on how many swamps you control, and sometimes that can really add up. I also have a lot of Minotaurs in my deck. I have about 4 or 5 different Minotaur cards as a theme, and those work really well because their casting cost isn't as high, so I can get them out a little bit sooner, and I like those as well. And then some of my favorite sorceries that I use, he really does not like it when I use Crippling Blight, which is a really low cost card. It's not a huge deal. I like it best because once I enchant his creatures with it, they can't block. And so if he has some good defense, which he can usually rack up some pretty good defense on his card, on his deck, then I can make it so that they can't block. One of the things that I also like about my deck is I've got a couple of these, Sign in Blood, which allows me to draw some extra cards and get some extra cards in my hand. So that works out really well. So that is my red and black deck. And meanwhile, I'm going up against this guy.
Well, my deck is a red-white deck, as you can see here. Yeah. It bases around mostly humans, but to aggravate my dad, I love this card.
Ugh.
It's Figure of Destiny.
This little guy, which he can really build up really quickly. He ends up being an 8/8 creature sometimes.
That has flying and first strike.
Hate that guy. I try to wipe him out when he's little, because when you first play him, he's just a 1/1.
And then I also base it around humans. So, like, this giant I have.
What do you like about that guy?
This guy is amazing because he's a foil card. And foil cards are really rare. Like, my friends are like, you have that? But it's a 6/6, and it has lots of special abilities. So, I recommend this card, so you can try to get that. And then I have tons of humans. That's basically what my deck is based on. Let's see if I can get those focused on.
We got it.
And some of the special stuff I like to use, I use these whenever I need them to be like my defenders in something.
What's that called?
It's called Raise the Alarm, and it says put 2/2/2/1/1 white soldier creature tokens on the battlefield. Yeah. That's good. And then I play Searing Blood. That basically helps me out whenever I need to take this guy down. That guy down. Yeah. We're gonna take this again.
And finally,
That card.
what is it?
Chosen by Heliod. It basically beefs up your health. And why is there Dora on the screen?
My what?
Why is there Dora on the screen?
It's from something else.
Okay, blooper number 1. We're doing that again.
So, what are some ways that you can win with this deck?
Making him mad.
With that little Figure of Destiny, like a little troll that just goes crazy on you. Hate that thing. All right, so that's the decks that we're using. I'm Dad.
I'm mad.
We'll catch you next time.